Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and amazing day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your continued love and support. You guys, this is a just general energy check-in or channel message. Let's just see what is happening. All right. Keep in mind the readings can be timeless, but of course, so this could be past, present, or future energy. All right. This could be related to you or someone around you. This could he could be a she could be a he. Take the messages however they resonate. I want to say, you guys, before I get started, I've noticed that there's been a lot of attacks in the collective. A lot of tarot readers have been attacked, which is part of the reason why I haven't really been on the channel much. You know, when I see these things start to happen, for me, I really like to take time away. I feel like, of course, and I've always talked about this on my channel, for those of us who have any type of gifts, and especially when we choose to share with others, sometimes you need to take time away to recalibrate, to really get yourself together to be the voice of reason. I've noticed many readers are in their community posts on their readings, and they are constantly just going off and responding and reacting to a lot of things. And I know we all share things differently. And a few weeks ago, I had a reading where I was saying, I opened up Pandora's box. I saw everything that was happening, and I made the decision to really step away from those things because their energy is so thick, it's so heavy, and it's getting worse. I just want to say that to a lot of people right now. Some of you guys are constantly looking for clarity in order to have closure, instead of realizing that it is by closing cycles where that allows you to have clarity. Mercury retrograde is here, but I feel like, honestly, some people are new on their journey, but me, where I am in my spiritual journey, Mercury retrograde is not something that I will allow myself to use as an excuse to go backwards or to do things that I know are not of my greatest and highest good. I've been dealing with my own conviction. There's certain things in my life that I need to get together. I can go out and predict things for other people, but the truth is there are things that are part of my life and my purpose that they're not coming into fruition for me. Which is the reason why on the channel I have no problem with that. I'm not tapping in. There's certain energies that there's no need for me to stay in those energies for too long, because it's all gas, no brakes for me. Like I'm manifesting exactly what I want. Some of you keep looking for clarity to determine whether or not you should close a cycle out, instead of realizing that if you would close the cycle out and really trust in the Most High, you would get the closure that you needed and the clarity. You close out a cycle, and all of a sudden blessings and abundance start pouring into all areas of your life. That's the clarity that you need, that you clearly were in an environment or dealing with a person that was not good for you. You close out a cycle with someone, and all of a sudden you never hear from that person. Clearly that person didn't care for you the way that you thought they cared for you. You weren't as important. Some of us, because, I go through things as well. You have to realize that there are certain things that you are afraid to truly face. And that is the only reason why you stay in these cycles. I feel strongly that whoever I'm talking to today, there is a cycle in your life that has been over for a long time. And you keep trying to figure out if it's going to reopen. Could you do something different? You're still waiting to see if whoever else is involved in this cycle or situation, are they going to change? Instead of you saying, F it, and just moving forward and trying to figure out what exactly is God, the Most High, your angels, your ancestors, your God, what are they bringing in for you? How many journal books do you have where you've been writing about the same family member, the same friend, the same lover? Have you ever thought about how much energy that is? Spirit has been all over me the last few days. I've been taking a break from electronics and everything. And I just finally realized, even in my phone, I have so many text message threads from 2 and 3 years ago, holding on to them. Well, what if I ever talk to that person again? Who cares? Because guess what? If you talk to somebody from the past, you guys, while we're here in Mercury retrograde, let's just talk about it. If you reconnect with someone from your past, you don't want that past version of that person anyway. This could be friend, lover, family member. Let it go. This is no attack to other readers, but I've said on my channel, I'm so tired of picking up the same energy. And I see some readers, and again, this is not to say anything bad about it. Every single day, every single reading, the karmic this, the karmic that, the karmic this, How long are we going to advise people to stay on the outside looking in on another relationship instead of you going out in the world and having your relationship? You guys are not seeing that these contracts that you have, they're null and void. You have new lovers coming in. You have new friends coming in. If you have a toxic family, you have friends coming in that will treat you better than your family. Why are you still holding on to something that you've had to pray your way out of? I don't, listen, I don't know. I do know, because like I said, it's even, I'm just like, why? Why am I holding space open for certain things? King of Cups. For some of you, there's the King of Cups. This energy here, this King of Cups, there's a person in your life for some of you. This person is like a Casanova. They're sweet, they're caring, they're kind. But this person is also emotionally unavailable. They're detached. They're manipulative. They think it's okay to not tell you the truth about things. And I'm only saying this because here is the Ace of Swords with the Five of Swords. Somebody here, when they feel like they're getting one over on you, that is who they truly are. That is the truth. You can say all day that you're wish fulfillment for this person. And you may even say that they're wish fulfillment for you. But the nature of this person is most likely not in alignment with you. You're getting the truth here. Some of you are refusing to accept, I don't want to say defeat, but even if accepting defeat in a situation is what is going to free you, because look, you're still holding on to something, or someone is still holding on to you. Energetically, you need to let something or someone go, because it's keeping you from building the future that you truly want and that you deserve. Yeah, someone here keeps coming in slowly, but every time, look at this. I cannot make this up. You saw me sit here and shuffle these cards for nearly 5 minutes. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Somebody here that you're constantly being separated from. This person is constantly talking to you perhaps about commitment and marriage, and they could already be in a marriage or commitment. I've been talking to you guys lately about this solar plexus and sacral chakra. This person here, she's holding on to her stomach. Holding on. You guys, crown chakra, third eye chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. As you try to disconnect from these people, they're doing everything to stay attached to you. They want you to feel like the weight of the world is over you. They want you to be sick. They want you to be depressed. Because this allows them to constantly get over on you. This is the truth. See these situations for what they are. You got friends, family, and lovers, you guys. They are coming in with all of these illusions and deception. And you are holding on to them just as tightly as they are holding on to you. And then you wonder why everything is constantly moving so slow. I'm giving it to you straight today. Because I'm not going to come on here every day and keep talking about these people. These people keep showing up in the readings because many of us are not doing the work. You can't keep calling other people codependent and saying what they're doing and not doing. Are you letting them go? Because if you let them go, this energy wouldn't be able to affect you this much. This is the truth. A lot of people, you keep thinking about these unions, you want this marriage, this commitment or whatever, but it's no matter how much work you're putting into it, it's not coming into fruition. Sometimes, let me say this, if you want somebody to come back, if that's what you're hoping for, you have to close the door completely. That's what I'm saying. If you're looking for clarity and closure, you got to close the door completely. As long as you're leaving the door cracked, it was never closed. I have never, if you look at my block list on social media or my phone, I don't have anybody blocked. Spirit got on me in the last few days and was like, why not? Why don't you have anybody blocked? Why do certain people still have access to me? You shouldn't be able to see pictures of me, to sit there and do picture magic. You shouldn't be able to read whatever post I make and try to determine whether or not I'm happy or I'm sad, so that you can figure out how to attack me next, how to create more burdens in my life. But some of you guys, you don't want to give this up. You still want to hold on to control and watch and monitor what they're doing just as much as they do it to you. That's the truth. Again, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Us as readers, we're people too. We go through the same things, and if we don't stand up and make changes, we stay in this same energy. It's not okay. Look, I cannot make this up. 6 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the World. The past brings about conflict, chaos, competition, and this is a cycle that needs to wrap up. What makes you think that it's unfinished business here? How is this cycle with this person any different than the last 5 or 6 cycles that you had with them? Oh, because they're rushing in, because they're being really aggressive this time. They make it sound really good this time. Well, they did that the last 5 or 6 times, did they not? You need to press the gas and forget that you have any brakes and move forward. Love yourself. Look at this. Look. Reading over. New love. Move forward. Relocate if you want to or if you need to. There are no blockages here anymore. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You seen me shuffling these cards now for 13 minutes straight. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. There's nothing blocking you besides yourself. This is an illusion. I've been talking to you guys for months. These illusion and confusion spells, but still at some point you have to take responsibility. I don't care about what spell has been cast. You should be stronger than that. This person is not coming in offering you commitment. Move on. It's like Spirit is yelling like, I've gotten you out of this. I've gotten you away from, oh my God, bottom of the deck. Your ancestors say, I got you out of this situation. What else do you want from me? What else are you asking me to do? You wanted me to help you with a better life. I got you out of a situation that was causing you heartache and pain. I got you and your kids out of that. So why do you constantly want to go towards something that is a burden? Judgment. Where have you not had your wake-up call yet? A lot of you keep looking behind you, hoping that this person is going to somehow love you, and they're not. They're not. A lot of people can sit around here and talk about the twin flame journey or whatever. How many years do you want to sit around and wait saying that this person is going to come? If they're coming back, they're coming back, but close the door and see if they're coming back. Close it. Put the nail in the coffin, like the last three. Put the nail in the coffin and see what happens. Listen, this is a time right now of death, resurrection, and ascension. If it's meant for them to come back, they'll crawl out of the grave and come back for you. Because some of you, the hell that you've been through, that's what you should expect of a person. They should be able to have been buried alive and be able to come back for you if it's meant for them to be with you. Some of you have been going through hell for 10, 20, 30 years. 10, 10, 10 here. And you're still willing to keep waiting? For what? What have you gotten out of this besides being the outsider looking at somebody else live their life? Going through attack after attack after attack. And then still saying, but it's unfinished business. No, it's finished. It's been finished. Spirit came and got you out of this situation a long time ago. Look at that. Spirit has been saying, this person keeps coming in to attack you. This person keeps coming in and they throw you off. Every time this person rushes into your life, you're somewhere stuck. Your chakras are no longer aligned. You barely want to get out of the bed, and you keep this cycle open. Why? Because you're nice, because you're healing. Oh, you're a dreamer. So what? Go be a good person to the person who wants to be a good person to you. Can you imagine the kind of love that you will have with the person that actually wants to do right by you if you've already given everything to somebody who did nothing for you? Think about it. You're the star. You're the healer. Every time these people get into some crap, what do? They run to you for healing. And they run right back out. Why? Because for a lot of you, you already know they're married. They're committed to somebody else. And you can sit around and listen to people talk about a karmic all day long. That karmic is who they have chosen as their life partner. So whatever term you want to give them, you can play yourself if you want to. But it's not fair that so many of you in the collective, you want to be the star in someone's life. You want to be the apple of their eye, but instead you keep allowing this person to come rushing into your life to cause conflict, chaos, and drama every time they have a problem with their so-called karmic that they're actually married and committed to. The wheel of fortune is here. Turn the wheel. You're sitting on top of the wheel, but you won't turn it. Why? What are you waiting on? All I see right now is a lot of people are thinking that because you had these awakening, your own awakening, you're still really hopeful that somebody else that's been on your journey with you, that they're going to have the same awakening. Well, we all have a choice to turn this wheel in whichever direction we want to. Just because you're turning your direction right does not mean that they're not turning it back left. Some people are choosing to repeat cycles. If you don't want to repeat a cycle, you need to be willing to leave everything behind and everyone. Yeah, look at that. Here we have the Queen of Wands and the Magician. Whoever is connected to this distorted energy, this manipulative person, possibly this witch, as long as you stay connected to this extremely manipulative person, this wheel is not going to turn. As long as your person is still connected to this other person, this wheel for you and them, it's not going to turn. So stop thinking that you're going to somehow have all of this healing in a connection with somebody that is married and connected to a witch. As long as they're with that other person. And I've said this so many times on my channel. I told you guys back in August around the Lionsgate Port, I told you, if that person cannot come to you and cannot offer you a serious commitment within 30 to 45 days, you need to let that person go. They're married to somebody. They're telling you, well, I've got kids, this, that, or whatever. Let them go. Because you're going to miss out on the amazing opportunities that you're trying to manifest now. This spirit is trying to take you towards. Many people who watch me are age 20 to 60. I'm in my early 30s. I'm not going to keep predicting children in marriages for other people and I not have one for myself. Because I'm constantly trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt who has shown me who they are time and time again. You have to be willing to move forward. And I'm just being very transparent because this energy is starting to really get under my skin. A lot of the tarot readers on here right now, the really good ones, are single. Single. And it's not throwing a jab at anybody, but a lot of them are single parents. The conviction is hitting me. What are we doing to manifest a different reality and to be able to teach other people to do something different? Because sitting around here all day telling you about one person and their karmic is certainly not going to help this wheel turn for anybody. It's not. I just feel like it's becoming a sham. It's a scheme. It's a scam. You have to wake up and see, okay, enough is enough. How many times do you want to be lied to and betrayed? Like I said, for some of you, there's some people, could be friends, could be family, could be a lover. These people have been coming in and out of your life 5 or 6 times. You had cycle after cycle after cycle with this person. When are you going to answer the call of destiny and move forward? If they're meant to be, then they will come back and present themselves the right way. But the biggest problem here is nobody wants to actually hit the kill switch and say, I'm done. And again, I'm talking even about myself. I won't say, okay, I'm blocking that person. Oh my God, what if they see that I unfollowed them on Facebook? Who cares? Isn't your destiny and what you've been trying to manifest, your own healing journey, isn't that much more important than who has stabbed you in the back and betrayed you? You got to put this heartbreak, this pain, and these burdens down. If you actually want to go towards happiness and have wealth, success, break generational curses and patterns. There are kids out here in single parent homes who could be in healthy relationship homes, even blended families, if the parents will stop going back and forth doing stupid stuff with somebody from their past that hasn't gotten their act together in 10 or 20 years. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go and see if it comes back. Knight of Wands. You're free to do whatever you want to do. You have the wisdom, the ancient wisdom, the knowledge, the clarity. You already have it. Use it and move forward and be intentional about it. Take your feelings out of some of this stuff. It's okay if you do not want to accept an offer. It's nothing wrong with being selfish and stubborn with your energy when people come towards you and they're juggling you. Be completely single and unattached so that you can have victory and success in your life. This is about self-worth and value. People, they fumbled you. You didn't miss out on anything. You don't honestly think that somebody else can come in. You have everything. For the one, this, and again, this is where things are divided. This is for the ones who have been doing the work. For the ones who've been doing the work, you bring the table. Stop missing meals. Stop missing your meals when you already have the table. Because you're waiting on somebody else to come and sit with you who does not deserve to be at your table. What are you stressed out about? Oh, you think that they're going to have an awakening just like you? Don't worry about their awakening. You're free. Move forward and stop being stuck at a crossroads. Look at this. 9-9 is here. You're at the end of the road here. You can either choose to be protected or you can choose to be blocked, because what's underneath this is, I cannot make this up. The 4 of Wands. Oh my God. Listen, you hear, the whole deck is here. The 4 of Wands, the Empress, and the Emperor. Now, you guys have seen this. Somebody already has their eye on you, most likely. Earlier, the 10 of Cups came out with the 10 of Pentacles. Now, we have here the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. Here is the divine union. But you keep standing in the way of it. 7 of Wands is either you're protected or you're about to go into another battle where you're facing a bunch of adversity. You will figure out who this Emperor or Empress is for you when you block out everything. The right person will be the last one standing. Too many distractions. Too many illusions. I've been on YouTube for a little over a year now. The same things that I was talking about a year ago, it's coming out in the readings now. Many of us have been watching tarot for years. How many times are you going to listen to the same reading? Say the same thing. The karmic this, the karmic that, the paternity test this. Oh, they did that. Okay, and so what? Be careful with what you keep watching, what you keep listening to, and who you allow access to you to watch you and to listen to you. Because there is a union that is here that can literally change your life and the life of others. But for some people here, you are blocking it. Your stress, fear, anxiety, and paranoia about whether or not you're going to miss out on an opportunity from some idiot from your past is blocking you from going towards the real deal. And again, for some people, the person from the past, maybe they will show up. But what I'm seeing lately is, for some of you, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of waiting on them to show up, they haven't shown up yet. You probably should take your time now to figure out what else is out there. I'm not telling people to cut cords or anything, but energetically, you need to see what is actually blocking you. Trust the wisdom of your body. How do you feel around certain people? This is not just lovers. This is family members, friends, and all. How do you feel around them? When you stop talking to that one friend for 3 weeks, do you feel lighter? And then as soon as they call you, you feel drained? Pay attention. All of the signs are there. Many people are just choosing not to pay attention to it because you actually don't want to let go. You have to be willing to embrace change here. I know many people have to, you have to be feeling very convicted right now, because a lot of you are allowing these past people and situations in your life, and it's going to be the same BS that it was last year during Mercury retrograde, and the year before that, and the year before that. Just because you had an awakening doesn't mean that they had an awakening. Psst, look at that. 8 of Cups. Walk away. Why? Because your yes is on the other side of you finally saying no to this, that, or whatever it is. Walk away and go towards the sun. What is the problem? A lot of you, it's not the other person, it's you. Why are you scared of yourself? Why are you scared to see the good in a goodbye? Like I said, you may say goodbye and they may come back. But you won't even make the first step of closing the door. Make the step and see what happens. That's true surrender. That's having true faith in allowing yourself to move forward, not knowing what's going to happen, but trusting and understanding that you're going to be protected and okay. I've been working on that myself. I'm like, God, I just surrender. I don't know who's going to be at the end. I don't. But I feel that at this point, it's whatever you have for me. Whatever is best for me is what I want. I don't need to control this anymore. And life gets better and better every day. It's a lot of people attacking me, even here on YouTube. You think I care? No. Why should I? Because offline, as well as online, I'm constantly being blessed. It can't even touch me anymore. That part of my brain and my spiritual eyes to even pay attention to that has been shut off. I don't care. You have to walk in knowing that you are protected. You have to walk and know that you are a divine feminine. You are a divine masculine. You are here, and it's your birthright to have wealth, abundance, success, a happy family, to heal your family. Once you know that, and you really know it and own it, the conflict around you should not bother you anymore. You still letting the people at your job and your friends, and they still get to you? Really? Weren't they getting to you last year? And the year before that? Wasn't this ex lying to you last year? Telling you that they were leaving their person behind? Wasn't this the same thing that happened 3 years ago? Come on, y'all. Close these cycles out. The only thing that's keeping it as unfinished is you. You don't need clarity to close anything out. The clarity is the fact that it's an unfinished cycle that's not working for you. That's the clarity that you need right there. It's not working. I'm in my early 30s, but I look at the younger people now. You see so many people who are 21 years old and they're millionaires. They're traveling the world. You know why? Because they don't care about stuff. That's one of the best places you can be. It's just free. Not trying to control things. Everybody that gets here on this platform and watches these videos, you want to know the future so bad because you want to control it. You want to know, when are they coming back to me? Who cares? They may not ever come back. Now what? That person may not ever apologize to you. Now what? The company you work for could go under and everybody lose their job tomorrow. Now what? It's a lot of things in life that we're realizing we cannot control, but you shouldn't have to have tower moment after tower moment after tower moment to realize that. Just surrender. Just let it go. Control what you can control, and that is yourself. 2 of Cups. You want the connection. It's coming. It's coming. You get to celebrate. What you want wants you. Hello? Let me say, what you want, it wants you. So if somebody is not coming in that you want to come in, they don't want you bad enough. People talk about twin flames. Let me tell you, if you're a twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call yourself. If you've been walking, crossing the burning sands to make something happen, why haven't they been doing the same thing? Because a karmic energy doesn't have to be another person. Yeah, people have karmic relationships and it teaches them lessons. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not about to take it that easy on anybody. I've had to go through too much. I know how strong I am. And you watching, too. Nothing but heartache, pain, regret has taught you how to be strong. So why is it that somebody gets to stay with their karmic person and tell you to hold on for 10 years and you're okay with it? Oh, because you think they're a twin flame? Everything is energy. Who told you that was your twin flame? Who told you that? Because a lot of you didn't know anything about a twin flame until you clicked on YouTube one day and you started reading tarot and you heard the term. Because twin flames have 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles energy together. A twin flame will leave a family behind when they come into when they recognize their person. They'll drop everything to be with that person. I tell you guys all the time, for everybody who likes to watch TV, in The Notebook, the thing that separates a lot of people who get on YouTube and watch these readings every single day and the movies that we all like to watch about these love stories, I'm going to tell you what separates them. Effort. Is your person putting forth any effort? If the answer is no, get out. Move. Let it go. In The Notebook, when Allie realized that Noah was there, she was supposed to get married to the person that everybody thought was who she should be with, according to societal norms and expectations. She went back home. She left everything behind to be with the person she wanted to be with. If a person is not going to leave everything behind to be with you when you, like I said, have crossed the burning sands to become the divine masculine or the divine feminine here, because it takes so much strength and courage to become that, then what are you fighting over? What are you fighting for? Why are you doing all of this to be the person that you want to connect with is causing you to constantly go through spiritual warfare and be attacked? This is not you just being attacked. This is, your purpose. But a lot of you're mistaking the person that you're dealing with. You're going through these attacks because many of you haven't even met the person that you're supposed to be with. Let me ask you another question. Just food for thought today. How many times in these attacks has this person that you've been waiting on, have they come in to save you? How many times have they prayed for you? How many times have they called you and said, hey, I had a dream about you. I'm worried about you. Are you okay? Even while because see, they can be with a karmic and still do that, because many of you divine feminists, isn't that what you do for them? Don't you keep standing in the gap and praying for them? Baby, you may be praying for the wrong person. And it's time that a lot of people wake up and see that. A lot of divine feminists, you're constantly covering somebody that won't cover you at all. That person is busy protecting that family and that karmic person and those children that they have with somebody else. They're not worried about you. And the truth is that many of you are confused. You think that you are fighting to be with somebody that actually Spirit is saying you need to fight to get the hell away from them. It's a new path. It's a new journey towards something new. The Lover speaks of a choice. There's a brand new person. All this heartache and pain, everything is fine. It's okay. It happened. Yes, okay. But look, Ace of Wands. New, brand new, passionate beginning. All you have to do is turn away. Move forward. Allow things to happen as they should. I just feel that, like I said, it's a big sham, a big scheme here with this whole situation twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. You need a life partner. You guys are single parents and you're not getting any closer to marriage or commitment because you keep waiting on a married person to come in and commit to you. How do we make changes doing that? Every single day, it's reading after it. The karmic this or the karmic did that. So, what does it have to do with you? When the karmic or whoever else goes to jail or they find out that the karmic kids don't belong to them, you should be somewhere happily ever after with somebody new. Saying, thank goodness I dodged that bullet. Okay. So, and moving on. Protect who protects you. That's the truth. This reading may trigger a lot of people. It may piss you off, but it's urgent. Protect who protects you. Look after who looks after you. Pour into who pours into you. I think a lot of people have the game wrong. Well, I'm in this battle because this masculine is coming back to me. Like I said, how many times has that masculine called and prayed you while you was in under a spiritual attack? Some of you fighting for somebody who you've never even been in prayer with. The person has never fasted with you. They've never prayed with you or for you or over you. And you going through all this hell for that? You watching this person live their life with somebody else? For what? Really, for what? Your whole YouTube history is tarot readings about somebody that's with somebody else. For what? Every journal book you have is full of you talking about that person. For what? Could you manifest something new now? They manifested what they wanted. They didn't choose you. Okay, charge it to the game. Let it go. You learned the lesson. Now apply it to the situation that's going to bring about wish fulfillment. Long-term stability and security. Happiness. It's equal give and take. It's something better for you. Stop praying and begging for spirit to help you when you don't want to help yourself. Spirit is telling you, what do you mean it's unfinished? It is finished. I got you out of it. I saved you. You dodged the bullet. What else do you want? The new love is here. I can't give you the new love, though, if you keep wanting to take the cup from somebody from the past. You keep wanting to deal with your family. You keep wanting to deal with the old friends. You refuse to move out of that city where you know you don't belong anymore. What more do you want? Stop praying. Every time you feel like you're so stressed out, well, your environment is stressing you out and you won't leave it behind. You won't love yourself enough to leave things behind. Stop watching and spying on people and then saying, well, they're watching and spying on you. You're doing the same thing. Let it go. Angels and demons are out here. You got to choose your side. There's always going to be that devil in the background. You have to learn how to find peace, balance, and harmony. Look at this. The devil is right here with the Three of Swords, with this King of Pentacles. These people who are attached to money, these people that many of you want to go into union with, they're not leaving their money behind. They're not leaving their wives, their husbands, their children, their money, their dark lifestyle. They're not leaving it behind. You can try to wait and temper yourself as much as you want. They're not leaving it behind. Charge it to the game. It's over. They made their choice. Let it go. Take your cup somewhere else. Take your cup. Be happy somewhere else. Let somebody else come in and fill this cup. Some of you, it's time for you to take one cup and you get 9 cups. And there are people out there that will give you the world. If you will stop waiting on somebody who wants to be a part of the dark world to come in and give you love and light. Like, y'all, we gotta wake up. Seriously. These people who are attached to these people with these secrets, they're attached to the money, whatever third party, they're not changing. They've been given opportunity after opportunity to change. And then what do we have here? Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. These karmic relationships, you guys, they're stuck. They're stuck. They're doomed. They are stuck. These people, they chose death. They chose to go towards things that will bring about no new life. Let them live in this hell alone. And you move on with your life. Here it is right here. At the very beginning, the Hierophant, these people are married, you guys. Stop thinking that somebody else's husband and wife is going to come in and save you. These people are committed and they both worship the devil together. Let them be unhappily married. Let them worship, let them do magic to manifest. But stop letting them use your energy to manifest. These people only come and apologize to you when they're left out in the cold and they want what you have. When their money gets funny, then you hear from them. When their energy is depleted, you hear from them. And they come in with these BS offers, breadcrumbing you, playing games with you. Some of you really don't realize that these people are so caught up in their mess that the karmic and your person, they plot on you together. Because so many of you, truthfully, you have gone through an awakening. And it has brought about happiness, wish fulfillment, security, stability. You work so hard to build everything for yourself. So why is it that these people can constantly rule and run you? Why? They chose their path. Some of you need to realize that, honestly, and I know I'm triggering you. The karmic won. Okay? Let me repeat. The karmic won. Period. He or she won. They got the person that you wanted. Move on. Because God hid what was truly for you somewhere else. Your justice has not been served yet. Actually, justice was served when you were able to see that you were with somebody who wanted somebody who worshiped the devil. They chose the karmic and now they're stuck with the karmic. Leave them there to be in peace and karmic bliss together. Let them do what they do. Charge it to the game and allow your justice to come in, which is the Ace of Pentacles. We saw it. You do not see the Four of Wands, the Emperor and the Empress come out together often. That's not a combination that you see every day. I've been telling you guys for the longest. Some of you have a person that's coming in who is wealthy, abundant. These karmic people that you've been dealing with, they don't give you money. They don't take care of you. How many trips have they taken you on? What are they doing for you? Nothing. They do nothing for you. Y'all can keep settling for these so-called spiritual connections and these people being energetically tied to you, or you can go towards somebody that wants to build something real with you. Because that person is out there. There's people on my channel right now and you all are looking for the same thing. And if you would just let go of these idiots, you and this person could come together. You haven't been in a spiritual warfare for that past person for a lot of you. Seriously, think about it. We can talk and say, oh, you know what, this person, they were confused. They were confused just like you were confused and you got yourself out of that cycle. So why can't they do the same thing? Admit that the person that you want to be with, they're not as strong as you. Level up. They're not on your level. And they're not taking any of the proper steps to get there. You need a higher level commitment than the one that somebody is not even offering you. Half of you, everything that you watch tarot about and that you're waiting on is you've been separated from somebody. We're here on the 3D. You could talk about 5D stuff all day long. You're meant to be committed. Many of you are meant to be wives, husbands, parents. Stop letting people, the telepathic communication. And so what? Love and telepathic communication is not bringing families together or paying bills. That's the truth. Telepathic communication and your spiritual connection to somebody who's currently with another person is not allowing you to heal your family. It's not bringing in any money. It's not creating any businesses. It's not doing anything for you, but sending you to YouTube to watch tarot about what's going on with them in the karmic every day. This message is going to piss a lot of people off. I know it, but like I said, I'm under my own conviction. I can't sit here and keep doing this. I meet amazing women constantly right here on YouTube. Women who literally are just phenomenal. Men too. Being a millionaire nowadays is not hard. And you know what? They're all single. Going through the same thing. Hoping and wishing and praying that this one person is going to get it together. Somebody that has never really even offered them anything. These people, a lot of them, they don't know how to love you properly. And there's nothing you can say or do, show them or teach them that's going to make them do anything differently. They've chosen their path and so have you. Except that you are not on the same path. The things that are coming in for many of you, it's going to happen so fast. Literally, as soon as you just release, your hands will be filled with blessings. But that's energetically detaching. I love taking time away from YouTube and electronics and everything because I got so many downloads recently. I'm not about to live my life paranoid and worried about things from the past. We don't know what's happening tomorrow. We don't know. And I think it's time for many of us, especially those of us who have become awakened and enlightened, it's time to apply pressure. It's time to implement and integrate. It's fine to walk around with the knowledge, but are you applying it? And I'm totally talking to myself. Are we applying it? Like I said, a lot of the tarot readers, your favorite tarot, are single. Single parents. Where is your spouse? Where is your empire? How many people have you put in a better position than a position that you found them in? Because talking about the karmic every day is not doing that. I promise you it's not. There's things that we can all do to really change the world and raise the vibration and the consciousness of humanity. But you cannot do that if you're not even in your purpose. Some people are meant to be parents, business owners, millionaires, moguls, or whatever, healers, light workers. If you stay stressed out about the things that you can't change, you will never actually get to where you need to go. It's like everybody right now is standing in place, but nobody is moving. You went through hell's fire to finally get on the battlefield to stand up and do what you were called to do, but nobody is doing anything. Nobody wants to fire first. Nobody wants to shoot fire first. It's time for these cycles to be over. It's time to stop grieving, being sad about these commitments that were really built on a bunch of illusions to begin with. And that's honestly when nobody wants to actually face the reality that you've sat around, you've waited, and you poured all your energy into something that was always mostly an illusion. Are there some people out here who are twin flames? Absolutely. But twin flames are very rare. 90% of the people who are here watching these videos, you have not met a twin flame yet. Because you haven't even done the healing work to yet become truly divine to actually even meet that person. Because the things that we all deal with and accept, those who are truly divine, they wouldn't be in these situations. Like I always say, the real twin flames, they're not on YouTube watching what's going on with karmics because they're together. They're changing the world together. That's the truth. And I'm not saying anything to you that I'm not saying to myself. I don't care if God says, Tori, you're not a twin flame. I don't care. I don't care what title I'm given when it comes to me being with another person. Am I in my own personal alignment and mission? It's better things ahead. Look at that. Transformation. Answers. You got the answers. What are you still looking for? And you are protected. And what do you see here? You guys, you carry the entire universe within you. That is the answer. Isn't there more than enough reason for you to transform? And your psychic abilities are telling you what you need to do. Listen to it. People are trying to block you from having this third eye awakening or seeing the truth because you will cut a lot of things out. These answers should be bringing about transformation. Like I said, you're protected, but what are you going to do with it? What are you doing with your psychic abilities? What are you doing now that you know your ancestors are protecting you? What are you doing? Spirit said, lighten your load. I gave you the psychic abilities. I gave you the protection. I pulled you out of the hell's fire. I showed up for you every time you were disobedient. I come in and I protect you even when you don't make any offerings or pray. I keep showing up. What are you going to do? What more answers do you need? To see that God, the Most High, is here to protect you. What else do you want them to show you? Before you decide to show God that you're willing to transform. What else do you need? You need to let go of the codependency that you have to the old version of yourself. Most of the people that you keep waiting on and trying to be with, you don't even resonate with them anymore. You met somebody 10 years ago, you think you still like them, really? Because truthfully, you probably haven't even had a real relationship with them. You've been telepathically communicating with them. You don't know their person and they don't know you. Let them go. Lighten the load. Let something new come in. And prosperity is what's trying to come in. Prosperity, abundance. Have more confidence in yourself. Pay attention to your dreams. You've always had dreams of being fertile, whether it was a business, having a baby, being the matriarch in your family, healing your family, just manifesting and creating. This is part of your justice, your birthright. But you have to allow these karmic scales to actually be balanced. Dreams, you constantly having dreams about manifestations, creating things. Some people, you're having dreams about fertility, actually having children. They can't come in if you don't finally make the decision to lighten the load. I keep telling you, a lot of people well, I'm chosen and I'm the divine feminine. You think that God is going to send you a perfect person in, and you're still worried about the past? Yo, I'm telling you, like, I've had to think about this myself. How can you want a person to come into your life and they be totally open and transparent with you and have no connections to their past, but you're still watching tarot every day, connecting yourself to the past? Think about it. Think about it. You want somebody to come in and they're not hiding their cell phone. They're not lying to you about their finances or anything else. But you got a secret album in your phone of your so-called twin flame. You have to put out what you want. You want a person to come in who's fully detached. You need to be fully detached. Y'all, it's a new wave of energy out here, and it's there for those who want to take it. But if you want to keep playing with these different energies from the past, friends, family members, lovers, or whatever, you're going to miss the boat. There's something happening right now. If a lot of us don't really get it together, you saw the reading had 4 tens. You literally will set yourself back 4 to 10 years. Some of you who are younger, you will be 40 years old saying what you wish you would have done, because you didn't make a decision right here, right now in this season to leave behind the things that do not serve you. And for most of you, this has everything to do with love. Everybody wants love. You want love so bad, but where is the self-love? Because self-love will tell you, stop waiting on that married person. If you meet a person and they're in another connection and there's a spiritual connection between the two of you that is so strong, let me tell you something. They will leave their stability behind to have a second chance with you. If they feel like you were from a past life and they're supposed to be with you, their stability that they have, it wouldn't matter that much. They would do whatever it takes to come towards you. I'm not telling you guys that you can't meet people and they're married or separated or whatever, but the conversation is different for the people who really want to be with you. You meet your twin flame, soulmate, or whomever, and they are in another relationship, they should eventually be telling you, listen, I'm about to get out of that situation. And there should be receipts. Moving out. Are you divorcing? Are you and this person legally separated? Well, how exactly is the custody battle going? Because if two people truly have a divine mission together, a divorce should be nothing for you to get. Nothing. That's small, right? So you being in your divine partnership, you don't feel like that's more important than you being in a karmic marriage? It's all about perspective here. How do you perceive yourself in this so-called union that you feel like you're fighting for? Because I don't feel like somebody's karmic marriage is more important than me being in a divine union and partnership. Being able to have blessings, prosperity, abundance, gifted children, and literally starting a whole new generation of beings. Like, so why are you settling for people who they won't leave somebody else behind? Or their foolish ways? You got to ask yourself those questions. Because it's not really about the other people. Because the only person we can control is ourselves. Passion. Become more passionate about who you are, your life purpose, and your mission. Do something you've never done before. For starters, stop dealing with the past. Rejection. Wow. This rejection is actually divine protection. I can't make this up. Addiction. A lot of people watching this video right now, you are addicted to the pain and the past. You're addicted to it. You haven't found something or someone new to be passionate about. In fact, many of you haven't even found something within yourself to be passionate about. Because you are still stuck in regret. Like I said, charge it to the game. How do you know all of this was written? You were always hidden in plain sight. You keep telling yourself that, oh, this was my person, this is my person. How do you know God hasn't even sent you your person? God is like, if you would just let go of this was a dummy. This was practice. It's time to make a decision. This person is unavailable to give you all that you deserve. Integrity, interference. It's a third party situation. They already sold their soul to the devil. And they found a person that likes to do what devilish things with them. Let them be happy. In hell together. This person can't give you what you deserve. This person is not interested in building a friendship with you. This person comes in to feed off of your energy when things are going wrong with somebody else. Why do you want that person so bad? Why? Make a decision. This does not align with your morals and values. And if you still want this, then you're not who you say you are. You're not as divine as you say you are. If you are addicted to somebody who constantly makes you feel like you have to regret every decision that you've made, when you see that they're unavailable to give you what you deserve, a lot of you, the truth is, you don't even have passion for this person. You just want to control the situation. It's really like a game of you don't want to lose. You've already lost your time, your energy, all of your efforts. You ever heard the saying, sometimes you have to lose to win? Lose this person and win the world. And I don't care who it is. Friends, family, lover, kids, it doesn't matter. It's something here that you have to lose in order to gain something better. I know it's a triggering message. You guys who follow my channel know. I've been over here in deep thought, not, I've been in deep thought and prayer and meditation, and I was just like, the stuff I've been seeing, like these downloads it takes me days to get them. And when I looked at YouTube for a minute today, I was just like, everybody is so angry. But you're not angry at other people. You're angry. This is the anger that we have within ourselves that's coming out. Because the truth is, many of us, we know better, but we're still not doing better. That's the truth. All these powerful people here. Why aren't these spiritual babies coming? Why aren't these spiritual unions happening? Everybody's walking around with the power, but nobody's using it. Because all of the power is always thrown toward something from the past. The prosperity is not in the past. That's why it's not working. It's actually a really simple. It's not that hard to break or decode things here. It's not that hard to get out of the matrix. All it requires is a decision. That's it. And a lot of people, that you make the decision to leave something about, but energetically you hold on to it. It's your security blanket. The security blanket that will never ever keep you warm. Let it go. Just let it go. I don't know who needed to hear this today. I myself needed to hear it. But I think it's all time for us to really raise up. Uplift one another. We're fighting against a lot of darkness. And you cannot stay stagnant. I hear people say, well, I just don't want to see. Okay. Stay in the dark. I mean, no judgment here. But for those of us who want to see the truth, who want everything that God has for us, we have to take the extra steps and do the work. Once you see certain things, you'll never unsee it. Many of you've seen the truth about friends, family, and lovers, but you still want to deal with them. You got to let it go. Mercury retrograde is bringing things back to you to see how are you going to handle it this time. But this is the year of the number 6 of balance, karmic justice, harmony, peace being restored. Please choose wisely. I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I hope that this helps someone. We had to go to church today, to tarot church today. But I've had so many dreams and downloads the last few days. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. We are in danger. Many people are about to repeat cycles that will, if you repeat certain cycles, it's going to break you this time. Those cycles that you repeated over and over that made you stronger, you're not going to have the same strength this time. It will break you because you know better, and therefore you have to do better. I feel like a lot of us who are choosing not to do better, if we don't hurry up and straighten up, we're going to be stripped of some of this grace and mercy. You being chosen, divine, or whatever title you want to give to it, that doesn't mean that you won't pay the cost for being disobedient. A lot of people need to come out of their ego, because throwing all these terms around, well, I'm chosen, I'm divine, and I'm a twin flame or whatever. You be disobedient, and you will pay for it, no matter what you call yourself. And a lot of people can see that they are not in alignment, myself included. I will be making drastic changes. I've been slowly making changes, but I feel that if I don't snap out of whatever this energy is around us and that I partake in, I'm gonna miss my boat. A lot of us, it's yachts coming in. It's not just a paddle boat. It's a whole yacht coming in for you. Why would you miss that? Because you was waiting on the slow paddle boat to come in? You gonna miss out on a yacht? No, not me. You may not see the yacht coming, but it's coming. That's learning true faith. Don't ever expect the universe to catch you if you've not yet jumped. I think we all have to learn how to work with the divine, with the universe, with God. You can't allow God can't show you how amazing he or she whatever your beliefs are. He, she, it, the Most High, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in or resonate, it can't show you what it can do if you don't first do something. It's like some of you, like, you have ancestors, guides, and angels. They're like, please let me just give you something good, please. And you're like, no, that's okay. I'm just gonna stay back here. You get really, really close to taking a leap of faith, and you say, no, I'll just hang out over here. When you leap, that's when you will see them catch you. When you stop thinking that you need to have clarity in order to have closure, but instead when you close things, you get the clarity that you need, that's when things will change. Sometimes you really have to see the good in goodbye, and you truly have to lose to win. That's the key. You use it to unlock what you need to unlock in your life. I hope this reading resonated with someone. You guys can leave comments, share the video with whomever you feel needs to hear it, friend, family, lover. Y'all, we gotta wake up. The life, like, this world has a lot of darkness, but there's so much beauty in it. You have to tune in to see the beauty. Which is why I say be careful what you listen to, what you watch, what you take in. I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. Deep reading. I'll try to come back with the soft-spoken, sweet readings next, but it's the truth that everybody needs right now. Sugarcoating things and staying in these cycles of illusions leading to entrapment is not helping us. So, I love you guys. Always go within so that you never go without. Go within so that you do not go without. I'm sending you all lots of peace, love, and light on your journey, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.